Hello children, hello students and everyone. Welcome to our channel Open Mind. So now, as I said you in the previous classes, we will be seeing some more numerical questions based on the last formula of arithmetic progression, that is an is equals to a plus n minus of 1 into d, and we will find out again a new formula in order to do the sum of the numbers or sum of the terms in a series. So first we will solve the questions, right? So the question written to us is that how many multiples of 4 lie between 10 and 250? See, just remember, whatever the questions we are doing from the NCERT books. So just go through the solution and let us know if there is any kind of problem in any step. And the second thing is, even this question from the examination point of view, it's very important because these questions are always expected. So now let's see how we solve this question. How many multiples of 4 lie between 10 and 250? Right? So as you know, the first multiple of 4 will be 4, then 8, then 12, then 16 and so on. 250. So now 250 is the last number given to us. Does 250 gets divided with 4? No. Go behind one number, 249. Do 249 goes? No. 248? Yes. So the last term will be 248. So now we will substitute. What is A? A is 4. What is AN? AN is 248. And what is D? D is equals to 8 minus 4. That is also equals to 4. So D is 4. AN is 248. A is equals to 4. Now substitute in the formula. So what is your AN? 248 is equals to 4 plus n minus of 1 into 4. So 248 minus 4 is equals to 4 n minus 4. So this implies 244 plus 4. When this minus 4 comes on the left hand side, it becomes plus 4 is equals to 4n. So 248 is equals to 4n. So this implies n is equals to 248 divided by 4. You cancel it, you get 62 as your answer. So what is the number of terms? The number of terms is equals to 62. Now we'll see some other questions in the same way. Again, this is a very different type of question. For what value of n are nth term of two APs? Here two APs is given to us. The first AP is 63, 65, 67 and the second AP is 3, 10, 17. They both are equal. So in which term the both values comes out to be equal. So now let's see how we solve this question. So first write in here first AP. So A is what? 63. D is what? 65 minus 63, that is equals to 2. Please put it in the brackets. I highlighted it so that you can easily see. Then we have to find out AN. AN is A plus n minus of 1 into D, right? So we don't know A, we don't know n over here. So AN is equals to 63 plus n minus of 1 into D will be 2. So this implies AN is equals to 63 plus 2n minus 2. So this implies AN is equals to 63 minus 2 is 61. 61 plus 2n. Put it as equation number 1. A was 63, D was 2, 2n minus 2, 63 minus 2 is 61, 61 plus 2n. Now we write another series. 3, 10, 17 and so on. Here A is 3. What is D here? 10 minus 3, which is equals to 7. Now write it as A dash D dash, because this is for another series. We are just differentiating with the help of dash. And for AN, you can write down AN dash. That is A dash plus n minus of 1 into D dash. So that is equals to 3 plus n minus of 1 into D was how much? 7. So this implies AN dash is equals to 3 plus 7n minus 7. So this implies AN dash 7 minus 3 is minus 4 plus 7n. So this comes out to be your equation number 2. So this is equation number 1. and this is your equation number 2. Now they said they has to be equal. So in order to substitute, we have to put the equation. So we can write according to the condition given. What is the condition given to us? an is equals to an dash. So we can write out 61 plus 2n is equals to minus 4 plus 7n. So this implies plus 2n minus 7n is equals to minus 61 and minus 64. Just a minute. It will be 61. The 61 goes on the right hand side. It becomes minus. This minus 7 becomes plus. So minus 5n is equals to minus 65. Minus and minus cancel. N is equals to 65 by 5. So that is equals to 13. So what is the value of term? The value of term comes out to be 13. This means that the 13th term of both these APs will be equal. This is a very important and a very different type of questions. Now we will see the other question. Okay, this is another question. Sum of 4th and 8th term of an AP is 24. Sum of 6th and 10th term of an AP is 44. Find the first 3 terms of an AP. So we know what is the 4th term of an AP? A4. That is A plus 4 minus of 1 into D. This implies A4 is equals to A plus 3D. Put it as equation number 1. Similarly, A8 is equals to A plus 8 minus of 1 into D, which implies A8 is equals to A plus 70. Put it as equation number 2. Now they said sum of 4th and 8th term. This means A4 plus A8 is equals to how much? 24. So this was the condition given to us. Okay, according to given condition. So just write down in the bracket according to the given condition. Or you can write down one step over here. According to given condition. Okay, now A4 plus A8 is equals to how much? 24. So what is A4? A plus 3D plus A plus 7D is equals to 24. A plus A is 2A. 2A plus 10D is equals to 24. Now see, 2 is common in everything. So we can divide the entire term with 2. So that is A plus 5D is equals to 12. Put it as equation number 3. Similarly, we will do the other thing. Sum of the 6th term. That is A plus 5D is equals to A6 and A plus 9D is equals to A10. Now they said sum of these two terms is equals to 44. That means A6 plus A10 is equals to 44, which implies what is A6? A plus 5D plus A plus 9D is equals to 44. So this implies 2A plus 9 plus 5, 14D. 14D is equals to 44. This implies, again we divide the entire equation by 2. We get A plus 7D is equals to 22. Put it as equation number 4th. So now we will solve simultaneously equation number 3 and 4 to get the values for A and D. So we can write down A plus 5D is equals to A plus 5D is equals to 12. This is equation number 3. So now we solve, do subtraction. This part gets cancelled. 7 minus 5 is 2. 2D is equals to 10. So what will be D? The value of D comes out to be 5. Now we find out the value for A. So we can substitute in any of the equations. We will be substituting in equation number 3. A plus 5D is equals to 12. This is from equation number 3. We are given A plus 5D is equals to 12, which implies A plus 5 into 5 is equals to 12. This implies A plus 25 is equals to 12. So A will be equals to what? 12 minus 25. So if you want, you can do the calculation. So that is what? 13. So we get the value of A to be as minus 13. Okay. So we got the value for D. We got the value for A. Now we can find out the first three terms. So first one will be A1. A1 will be equals to A plus D, which is equals to, what is your A? Minus 13 plus 5. Minus 13 plus 5? 8. Minus 8. What will be A2? This is already A. This is A2, A plus D. A3 will be equals to A plus 2D. What is your A here? Minus 13 plus 2 into 5. That is minus 13 plus 10. So that is equals to minus 3. So what is the series? So the AP will be as such. See, minus 13, comma, minus 8, comma, minus 3, comma, and so on. So this is the required AP. So in this way we solve this entire question. So this question generally comes for 4 marks, and we have to do each and every step very carefully and correctly so that we don't do any mistakes while solving the equations. So students, in our next class we will be seeing how to do the sum of the terms of an AP. Till then, goodbye.
For more updates, subscribe our channel, click the shown links and enjoy watching the videos.